Hi everybody, it's Mark Williamson here from Action for Happiness. I'm stood here outside the United Nations headquarters building on a gorgeous sunny evening. Today has been the first ever United Nations conference on happiness and well-being. It's been a real privilege to be involved in this experience. About 600 people from countries all over the world coming together to talk about how we can make happiness and well-being something that is a global priority. The whole initiative's been led in large part by the Bhutanese, who of course in Bhutan famously have their gross national happiness measure, and many countries are now thinking about equivalents, ways they can measure more than just the economic prosperity of their countries, but how they can think genuinely about improving human progress and human well-being and happiness. So the Bhutanese have been here, but of course representatives from many other countries: Japan, India, China, the UK, Finland, Morocco, Costa Rica. Very global, very diverse, and of course a whole wide range of opinions. Yesterday I had the privilege of being at a workshop of some of the leading scientific experts on happiness and well-being, coming together: Nobel Prize winners, psychologists, economists, people involved in education, in business, in sociology, in spirituality, a whole bunch of disciplines and expertise coming together. And that group fed into today's conference some of the latest knowledge, and in fact a new World Happiness Report has been released, bringing to life some of the data on which countries are happier than others, some of the key factors affecting happiness, and that report's on our website if you'd like to check it out. But I guess the main aim of today has been to start a process of getting happiness and well-being really at the heart of what we should be aiming for in our societies, not just in the developed world actually, but globally. People's happiness and well-being is arguably the thing that matters most to all of us, and perhaps one of the most exciting potential outcomes out of today's process is that happiness and well-being could become one of the what's being called the Millennium Development Goals, which have been in place for years now, but they're being rewritten next year, and we're hoping that happiness and well-being will become one of the Sustainable Development Goals going forwards. And that's really exciting. That puts it right at the centre of world attention. Now, there's still a really long way to go, although there have been heads of state here and lots of influential people. Let's be honest, this issue still is not seen as mainstream by many political leaders. They're obsessed with getting the economies moving again, with deficit reduction. But this hopefully is planting the seed of saying, actually, progress for us, for people, for societies, is about more than just growing our financial and economic conditions. It's about improving the quality of lives as people experience them. And actually what's been interesting is that some other themes have come in alongside well-being here today. So it's very much showing that a well-being agenda is one that cares about sustainability, about the future, people's well-being and future, and also about equity, about sharing resources in a fair way. So in fact well-being is unifying so many different challenges and potential opportunities that we face globally at the moment. So it's been a wonderful day, very exciting, lots of progress, but the beginning of a journey, and hopefully one that starts to change what our definitions of progress for society and for the world as a whole.